What's up guys, this is Morphious, and in this video I'm going to talk about all the mechanics and strategies for beating the new Festering Rotslime boss in the reworked Sunken Temple raid of Phase 3 Seasons Discovery. Now as of recording this video, this is the very first lockout and the very first week of Seasons 3 and the Sunken Temple raid, so strategies are subject to change. But this boss has some really interesting mechanics and we learned a lot, so let's talk about it. This boss pats around in a sort of circular motion, leaving behind a very obvious green trail of slime. If you get stuck in that slime, you're gone for. He also shoots out a slime in front of him, which if you get stuck in it, it does quite a bit of damage and it has a slowing effect. So you want to avoid the slime at all costs, and because it shoots out at players, you want to try to stack so that way he's not shooting slime out on both sides of the room. The next most obvious mechanic is if you get too close, he'll actually devour you and you'll go inside of him. Now, this is actually not a death sentence. You can continue to DPS while inside and healers can continue to heal you. What we actually found is that he caps at 3 players being devoured. So what we ended up doing was we actually sent in 3 melee DPS to basically be inside of him and DPS at all times while our healers continue to heal them. They do take additional damage, however they don't have to worry about the movement mechanics, they can just continue to DPS, and because he caps at 3, now he will no longer devour any other players. So that means the rest of the melee group is able to stand right in front of him, as you can see right here, and just kind of go at it. Now for casters, this fight is kind of rough. This is very much a melee heavy fight, because often you're running so much you can't really get many casts off. What casters can do, however, is there are lots of artifacts around the wall, and as you kill these artifacts, they go to the middle of the room, and once they do that, when he runs over them, it causes a sort of slowing effect and slows him down. So if he's catching up a lot, you can try to get the artifacts out quickly. Now the artifacts only move to the middle of the room once they're dead. So potentially you could be attacking artifacts ahead of time and maybe say get them to 25%, and then as he gets close, you can finish them off and then they'll go to the middle of the room. You don't want to kill them too early. For example, right now I'm kind of making a mistake by attacking this one, because if you do kill them too early and they go to the middle of the room but he's not there yet, eventually they'll disappear and it was sort of wasted. So ideally you want to kind of have them low, and then as he gets close, that's when it's time to finish them off. As you can see right there, it went in front of him and it slowed him down. So I felt like personally as a Moonkin, this was a really good task for me because I have lots of instant casts. So in this whole fight, you're constantly running, you're constantly padding. So the artifacts really should be killed by a class that has lots of instant casts, and the melee, in my opinion, should be focused on the boss, because really this is more of a melee heavy fight. Casters unfortunately don't get to do a whole lot. You don't want to get too far away from the boss because he'll start shooting the slimes out really far, and then as the whole raid comes up on them, it can be hard to kind of navigate those. So ideally you really want to be kind of right in front of him but not exactly on top of him. You don't want to get slowed and get stuck. Alright guys, that's everything. I hope this was helpful. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe and check out the channel for more videos. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.